A lot of people think that being a wealth manager means wearing suits, checking charts, and doing market research and talking numbers all day. But honestly, it's way more than that. It's discipline, it's routine, it's managing your own life as much as managing other people's money. So today, let's take you through a real day in my life, not a highlight reel, but the actual grind of a Filipino wealth manager here in Singapore. Let's start from the top. My day starts with a cup of coffee. It's not just caffeine, it's clarity. That first sip resets my mindset before the noise of the day begins. While having my coffee, I read. Right now, I'm reading The Way of the Superior Man by David Data. It's about purpose, masculinity, and staying grounded. Lessons that apply in leadership and wealth. It reminds me that being a man of purpose means showing up even when no one is watching. That's exactly how wealth is built. Then it's time to move. You can't manage wealth properly if you can't manage your own energy.
This is where I do my warm-ups, a little bit of shadow boxing, some stretching, just to warm the body up, to get ready for the run.
A quick run, some shadow boxing, it sharpens my focus. When I train, it's not just physical, it's mental. Every punch is a reminder to stay sharp and keep pushing even when tired. That's how investing works too. Consistency over emotion.
The reason why a workout has changed over the past years, I used to work out because I want to look good.
Nice.
I want to have nice abs. I want to look tight. I want to be strong. Yeah, strong is still part of it. But now when I work out, it's more towards training my mental ability to keep pushing even when it's getting really, really hard. All right? And I do this every day to train my mind that for those times when things can be unbearable. If you haven't yet watched my previous video, the 5 signs to look out for to know if someone is going to be rich or successful. If you remember sign 5, I said there, money will follow value, right? And it's the same with working out. Just keep working out, focus on just getting it done, and your abs, your muscles, and your strength will then follow. And besides that, as a man, you gotta learn how to fight. You carry a lot of weight. You gotta be the provider, you gotta be the protector of your family. And if you're not strong and you can't fight, then how can your family depend on you when things get rough?
After training, I get ready for the day. Every wealth manager has their rhythm. Mine's about being prepared, mentally and professionally. Because when you manage portfolios and people's dreams, you can't afford to show up unready. That sound, music to my ears. Old Lexus V6, baby.
Nice car.
Dependable, reliable, and built with torque. Just like a good portfolio, if you maintain it well, it performs beautifully. Today, I'm heading to the workshop for servicing. Maintaining a car is like maintaining your investments. You can't just set and forget. You need to review, adjust, and rebalance when things change. That's how you keep your performance running smoothly. Consistency and discipline. Those 2 things carry over in everything I do. Once I'm in the office, it's admin time. Reviewing portfolios, sending reports, tracking dividends. It's the quiet part no one sees. But this is where clarity happens. Every number tells a story, and every client has a goal behind that story. First appointment of the day, an investment restructure. This client came to me after losing about 40% of his portfolio with his previous financial advisor. Losses like that can destroy confidence, and that's where my job becomes more than numbers.
Yeah, so we just ended in the office. Now we're going to 2 appointments tonight. So the first one is at 5 o'clock, and apparently quite an interesting case, right? This particular client, he was with another, financial advisor, and he lost about 40% of his equity. So, we've already done the fact finding, and we've already done recommendation. But the point is, what we're trying to do is to recover those losses through different plethora of solutions, financial solutions. Hopefully, we can do that within the span of 3 to 5 years. and we can recover his losses. And yeah,
It's about rebuilding trust and direction. The market has evolved. What worked 5 years ago doesn't always work today. So we're restructuring his portfolio into assets that are relevant, diversified, adaptive, and built for recovery. What inspires me most is how people still believe, how they trust me to help them fix what's broken and bring clarity back to their financial journey.
That's good, that's good. Oo. So that means naka-rocky ka. Ibig sabihin, naka-yearly na... Which is, nakikita ko sa yun. Better yun bro kasi normally kasi ang fee structure ng mga investments is kada move. Pag nag-switch ka ng funds, you pay. Pag nag-withdraw ka, you pay. You buy in, you pay. So wala kang, hindi yung parang yung pera unti-unti na deteriorate. Right? But importantly, ang strategy ko dyan, itong 9,000 na to, lalagay ko sa funds lang. Walang stocks. Tapos unti-unti, switch out. Like, slowly, pag may nakita akong, like, kasi walang structure eh. So, ayun yung point. Kaya dun ka pwede, dun maganda mag-isang hulog.
That kind of trust, I never take it for granted. Every portfolio tells a story. My job is to help rewrite the ones that deserve a better ending.
all right. So got the case. Client was satisfied with the proposal and the strategy that we're gonna take to achieve his passive income needs. So I gave him a mixture of bonds and a few equities, you know, especially in the tech and AI sector. Because he also personally believes that tech sector will boom in the next maybe 2 or 3 years to 5 years. We'll see. But of course, you know, we gotta allocate some of the funds to fixed income, you know, grow the account through dividends. And this is where bonds are useful, you know, like a form of defense against market volatility.
Next client, a Filipino expat here in Singapore. He's been wanting to invest, but every time he talks to a consultant or agents, he gets offered long-term insurance policies, 10 years or more. And that doesn't fit his goals. His e-pass is only 2 years, and he's worried about retrenchment. He wants flexibility, something without long lock-ins or forced commitments.
Now off to my next meeting on the way to Seletar Mall with another client. This one's fresh, starting his investment journey. And apparently he's also a Filipino expat, e-pass holder. You know, his concern is the kind of investments that's offered to him are those, you know, long-term investments, right? You know, those they require him to invest for the next, 10 years to 15 years, 20 years. But he felt that it doesn't make sense because his e-pass is only 2 years. So he needs something that has more flexibility and also, of course, more direct, right? You know, less complex than the usual investment plans that are offered by, you know, many agents out there. So let's see how it goes if he likes my proposal.
Yep, we're at Seletar Mall. Let's go see how it goes.
That's what I love about being a wealth manager. I have access to multiple platforms and institutions. That means I can design portfolios that fit the client's goals, not just the company's product. Because salesmanship and advisory are two different things. Sales try to fit the client into a product, while advisory finds the right solution for the client's real needs. And that's the kind of work that I'm proud to do.
9:32 p.m. Finished the meeting. Client was happy with the proposal. Took it up. Divided his budget between CIS and structured investments. Only a matter of time, you know, he'll have enough capital to draw enough dividends to live off from, right? That's the ultimate goal when you do investing. You know, if you do not have the capital, you make your money work for you, you know, take out the dividends, you know, and you know, eventually experience the kind of freedom that many Filipinos do not have. No video because my videographer went home earlier right after my meeting and I had nobody to take a video of me with this client. But something interesting with this client, you know, we have a lot of similarities. He's into boxing, he's into like bands as well, you know. And he mentioned to me that he loves Pearl Jam, right? Grunge, you know, Eddie Vedder. Yeah, he's also a businessman. You know, he sells peanuts, dude. He's got his own peanut brand.
looking forward to working with him. I like meeting people like this, investors who are business minded as well, who are serious about, making their money work for them. And these are the kind of clients that I love meeting.
Meeting's done. Time to grab dinner from my family. This part of the day grounds me. No matter how busy the market gets, this is the real ROI. Time with family, not just chasing numbers. End of the day, I'm still learning. Tonight, I'm watching Tom Lee's latest update, talking about where equities and crypto might go next. I do this not because I have to, but because I love to. The more I learn, the more I can help my clients make informed decisions. The markets don't sleep, and neither does preparation. And that's my day. Coffee, discipline, clients, and purpose. Being a wealth manager isn't about being rich. It's about helping people build stability, buy time, and create freedom. If you're someone who wants to start investing or just want to understand how money can work for you, subscribe, follow, and let's grow together. Because at the end of the day, wealth isn't about having more. It's about living better. See you on the next one.